Well, originally the hospital was opened in the 1890s by a local public benefactor called Egerton Burnett. He had two specific areas that I wanted to focus on: that the local residents should provide the necessary support for the hospital, and if the trust was set up and the project didn't succeed, that it would be local people who would benefit from that. So those two key points have followed through into the intervening years with how the hospital has been used. We have had inpatients, we have had minor surgery theatres, we have had various clinics, and as you can see today, it is extremely busy and extremely popular with those relevant clinics from birth to older age and supporting everyone that's around. Mm-hmm. We happily get involved with raising funds for any of these requests, and those funds come from local people. The League of Friends, through the trustees, we make the decisions on how that money is spent when we receive requests from the hospital, the community nurses, the midwifery team. And again, that money is spent for the benefit of local people. So we come right back to the original ideas of Egerton Burnett, that local people raise funds, and those funds are spent on the local community's medical needs.
Yeah. More people across the generations could use the hospital. I mean, originally it was 10 inpatient beds, generally used by older people. But now you've got midwives using it, and it's right through the age, and hundreds of people are making benefit of the hospital. So we've gradually come to terms with that as a league, and from that we're buying all sorts of things. I mean, we've got the baby changing centre there that the midwives asked for,
there's the bladder scanner as well.
The bladder scanner
that the community nurses use, they take out.
That's a Doppler machine, and things like a shed for the equipment to be stored in. Yeah. It's all manner of things that we've been able to provide. And then recently we've had the open day, and people in town, they were under the misconception that it was empty, it wasn't being used, the inpatient beds were gone, so that was it. But we had a really huge response to this. People were so impressed.
They really were.
Really were.
You know, they were saying, oh, it's like a TARDIS. And they couldn't get over with the outside of the building. It is old, but inside it looks so modern, so clean.
Yeah, but I think also with that, a lot of people on that day had said, sort of like, from the outside aspect, the building is so old, they didn't realise how the inside of the building, how big it actually was, and how many clinics were actually within the building, because there are so many clinics, and a lot of people, even local people that have lived in for years, didn't have a clue what was in here.
So the League gives its time, we're all volunteers, and we're really happy to do so because we get such local support for the things we try.
And even our events, I mean, our next event is a Christmas coffee morning. That in itself it's such a social event that you know, there's some therapy there. Really.
Well, people come at the beginning and they don't leave right until the very end, do they? They're there.
It's